A big to-do going on Sunday to support local, which is the best way to do it, especially when it comes to eating. Friends of the Sub Edge Farm will be getting together. That's in Farmington to hold a big fundraiser. Sub Edge Farm hit by a lot of flood damage, which was a big story this year, given all the rain that we saw in the summer. So what do chefs do that use the fruits and veggies from Sub Edge Farm? They come together. And they come together to help out. That's exactly what Chef Tyler Anderson is doing. You know Tyler from Top Chef fame, but also, I mean, one of the best. And I'm gonna suck up because he's a friend of mine. But you know, Millwrights is an institution up in Simsbury, and lots of other things that he's been part of. He joins us now. Morning to you.
Good morning, Matt. How are you?
Nice to see you early in the morning, because this is early in the morning. This is a man who, you know, when you're running a kitchen, you're working the late night. So thank you for joining us at 9:21. Let's tell me about your friendship with Roger and Isabel, who have owned a Sub Edge Farm for 8 years now, right?
Yeah, of course. We have been buying from them for all 8 years. They're one of the biggest providers of local produce and ingredients in general, for not only local restaurants, but also they have the largest co-op, I believe, in the area. So not only for the community, but for the restaurants as well.
That's important. I mean, when you hear the words farm to table, and we describe that for a lot of restaurants a lot, but let's explain what that means. It means that guys like Tyler and his crew go out to these farms, these local farms, and they're picking up radishes, they're picking up kale, carrots, summer squash. These are the things that Sub Edge has been known for for 300 acres, and yet you haven't been able to rely on them because of the weather.
Right. I mean, let's be honest, all food is farm to table. All food is made or grown at a farm and then goes to a table. The difference is, you know, when you're buying local, not only is it better for the environment, but ultimately for us chefs, it just tastes better. The less time that a vegetable spends from the ground to your plate at my restaurant, the better it tastes. And I like to say it's like God helping you cheat at cooking by just plucking it from the earth and putting it on a plate.
We're learning Chef Tyler's secrets in the process. Yeah, Phillips estimates, by the way, that they lost about $100,000 in crop sales. That is a do or die situation for the farmers here in the state. So you and a couple of your buddies in the restaurant world are getting together with the Chefs for Sub Edge Farm event happening Sunday at the Farmington Polo Club. Tell us about this soiree.
Well, it's been put together. I guess the second we saw that the flood damage had happened, a lot of us called each other. A lot of the chefs who work with Sub Edge called each other sort of automatically and said, what can we do to help? And Tony Camilleri from the Toro Restaurant Group and Scott Miller from the Doro Restaurant Group have really been spearheading this thing. And we've put together a group of chefs who really works closely with the farm. We wanted to put together that group that works with the farm because as chefs and restaurateurs, we're fortunate to be able to raise money for charities. A lot of times there's a disconnect between what we're doing and our connection with the charity. A lot of times it's just somebody we know asks us to do something and we just do it because we know it's a good cause. This one is truly near and dear to our heart. So this one, you know, everybody who was involved and who buys from Sub Edge was on board in 2 seconds. So you have Toro Restaurant Group, you have Doro Restaurant Group, Scott Miller. We have Jeff Lazat from Present Company, Jason Welch, who does events out there all the time, myself, and then also Adam Greenberg, who does a lot of like private catering and stuff right now. So it'll be a good group.
Good men. 1 to 5 p.m. At the Farmington Polo Club. Tickets are still available. Where can you get them if you want some of the last tickets around there? Not many left.
I'm just an Instagram guy. So it's Chefs for Sub Edge Farm on Instagram. And then directly from the link on there, you can buy tickets.
Through Eventbrite. Now, again, and we were talking before the break, you have not, I asked, okay, so what are you going to be making? Are you making anything with the crops from Sub Edge? He said, can't do that. So give us a little taste on Sunday. Are you doing your famous Hot Pockets or pizza rolls? What are you doing, Tyler?
Yeah, we got a shipment from Totino's. We'll be picking those up. We'll be picking those up. Oh. They're farm to table. They're farm to table though, so it's okay. We're doing so fun. It's kind of a funny story, quick story, but the Sub Edge Farm people, one of my favorite crackers is Triscuits, and the Sub Edge Farm people did a they did a commercial for Triscuits a little while ago. And so I'm doing a dish on Triscuits. And then we're also doing our version of a BLT. Little baby BLT.
See, I'm here making screwy little jokes, and you're going, oh, no, actually, you're not far from
No, we're
the
actually
truth.
serving Triscuits.
Tyler Anderson, continued success, my friend.